Here we go. Da 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 da. Okay then. Pretty sure the audio is all set up, I think. Yep. Alright, well, this wasn't exactly what I planned, but Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today I bring you a stream. I haven't done one of these in a while. And also, if you may notice, I'm playing Minecraft. And you can see from the title of the stream, we are returning to the rise of Minecraftia. It's been a long time since I last posted a video, or recorded a video on this server. As I've been busy with other content that I've been producing, or because I just haven't had a chance to really get on the server. But yeah, welcome back to the welcome back to the server. And from the title of the stream, you'll see that there are two main topics that we'll be showing off in today's world that I personally was responsible for building, the Great Coliseum and the Great Hippodrome. And we'll head over to those things soon. But yeah, it's just been a while. I planned originally just to post another video of one of my Let's Plays / potentially do a podcast, but plans just weren't there, so I decided to just do this spontaneously and just show off the world again. Right now it's kind of peaceful and quiet. Everyone else is doing other things at the moment, so I thought this was a good opportunity for me to show off some of the things that have been built in the world / just how the world has changed a little bit. Hey, what's up, Gaming Fox? It's okay. It's all good. Just showing off the world that has been what's been going on in the world since the last episode of this. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Just showing off the world and our two main attractions of today's episode as well. Originally, I was going to make two separate episodes for each of the two buildings, but I never had a chance to do it, and since I'm streaming, might as well just show them off. Firstly, the world map. It's been updated slightly with a few new buildings and locations that I'll show off. Those two things up there are very important, but for today's stream. But yeah, and there's also a new little fort here. Someone's house is finally almost fully built over here, and I'm gonna just show off everything. So yeah. Firstly, the plaza has been updated a little bit. Sugarcane is back. Suvi changed up the pathway here to make it, I don't know, more detailed, I guess. We have more boards now for a bunch of jokes and stuff we've said. Our cookie dispenser is much more grown out. Ham's house has been increased in size. I think the last episode, his house was back to how it was previously. But, yeah. This is, I guess, first thing I'll show you is Ham's house and also Ace's. So, from the last time, I don't remember, it's been a while, but last time, Ham's house was much smaller and wasn't as detailed. But now it has gone in extra steps, much more detail, improvements, increase in living spaces, extra rooms and areas to just chill at. Of course, he still has his main area that is mostly the same, except for this area where he has his painting of himself, of course, and of course of extra rooms, just seeing everywhere. He's done quite good effort to make this place even better than it used to be. And this is where his bedroom is and all kinds of things. With Aces, he, of course, he always tries to improve his house and make new buildings and such. And yeah, he has gone to quite a bit of effort to make his house probably one of the more unique ones in terms of just the regular design. And also, he has also a connection to our a little joke room that we've made, as well as increase the size of this entire area, which is just very impressive what he's been able to do. Crap. I want to see if I can do this again. Boop, boop. There we go. But yeah, he's just made more floors, specifically a mushroom floor, which is where you can see the mushrooms right now, and just a bunch of other things. Suvi's house is mostly the same. He's added a room or two to it within the building that someone else lives in now, as well. If I remember, I think it's down one level up, I think. Oh, crap. Yeah, this is John's room now. He's also made some attempts on storage. We've been trying to make this obsidian like wall, but he's made a bunch of storage rooms where he's puts a bunch of crap in now, and he plans to have one go all the way down until we reach the mine, which has expanded greatly since the last time that it may have been seen on screen. There's a whole highway system now. It goes on for quite a long distance. But also, because Ace also likes to mine and crab, and also some of our other players, that we have this area now. This massive area that I call the quarry, but I don't know what they call it. This looks like a giant ass quarry type stuff. But yeah, there's two entrances. One leads to a captain's house, and one leads back up to Ace's house, which I'm gonna head to, so that we can go on to the other things that have been built recently. So yeah, this is his entrance to the mine. And it's amazing how much work has been done to the server. It's amazing. It's quite good that so much has been able to happen on the server, and hopefully will continue to still happen. All right. So, as of the title, as I suggest, yeah, it's time to show off the big things of the episode, as I really want to show those off. So, since the story of the series somewhat bases itself off of Rome, I decided to do something a little unique. There's the panda cage we have. All right. Through the ocean. I mean, not the ocean, the river that we randomly built. All right. Yeah. Let's just say there's a joke about how I'm addicted to marble quartz, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Great Minecraftian Coliseum. It took over 2 months to build, and also another month to gather all the resources necessary to build such a thing. Both of the quartz, of the lanterns, of the terracotta needed to do this project. It is one massive building. It has four. I don't even know where to honestly start. But I guess what we can do with the outside, I try to base it as best as I could off the real life Coliseum back when, well, it wasn't destroyed per se. I added several pillars that eventually I might add statues to on top of them. But yeah, it's 4 stories tall, and there's this cool little pattern I tried to do with the outside of it. And it's completely symmetrical, so that that every side will look the same. And if we enter the place, you can see that the skylight is made out of wool. It took a long time to get all that wool. There's also stone brick being used in the actual arena itself. The stands for people to watch. To me it's a quite impressive build. It took a long time to do so. Could it be improved potentially, eventually maybe, but this is basically it. This is a stairway that goes up to the second floor, and basically the same kind of pattern design is on all the floors. Eventually, I might add in like box seats or redesign certain levels so that certain people can be on certain levels and watch the fights from there. I'm just gonna go up to the next floor. And same as always, I might eventually, like I said, change things, but I might also use other kinds of terracotta to represent different floors, like at least for the seats, that is. But I was really going for a specific color design for the Coliseum, as you can tell at this point. But yeah, that is the Coliseum. That is basically it for that. It's uh I really it's I'm not it's been so long that I just don't know what to say. But this is honestly what is one of the main things I was working on off screen, as it was a very tedious process. It was a fun process, but it was tedious and it wouldn't be made for good content. Eventually, we plan, or hopefully plan, to actually host actual tournaments and gladiatorial combat in this arena. Uh, for money, prize monies, of course, the money being in Minecraft terms, and all kinds of stuff like that. And maybe make an episode or two out of it. Hopefully in the future, that is. Now for the other great project that took me probably another month to build. The Great Hippodrome. Which, the Hippodrome is basically the Romans' version of horse racing. As you can see, it looks like a giant football, I guess, or an eye, as some people may have mentioned. Some of my friends mentioned. But basically, this is where people will horse race, and there's 4 teams that you can be part of: the blues and the greens, the reds and the whites. They're all based off historical teams that did play in the Hippodrome arena. And the center is where basically the rich folk can chill if they want to. And I just tried to make each of the sections look different, of course, with different types of terracotta, as well as different designs for each. Eventually, I might add some more improvements, add some redstone to be able to make a finish line and stuff. But that's all in the future when I have time to actually do so and such. But yeah, these are basically the main 2 things of the episode. I wanted to kind of show them off later on, but I decided to do so now because I don't know how long I'll actually make this live stream. I just decided to do something so that I produce some kind of content for today, as I'm really trying to get back on my schedule of producing either daily videos or a video every other day. So yeah. I still have to add some more lights to it, but that's basically that. I also have a third little thing for like, for sports. So yeah, like same thing with the Coliseum. Eventually, we'll have horse racing, and this is the third thing, archery. And I've set up this archery course. We'll have to light it up eventually, but where 3 contestants can fire, and whoever hits all the bullseyes first, or this or that, wins and gets some money or whatever we decide to do. And yeah, it's not as impressive as the other 2 things. Granted, this took like probably a day to actually build, but I wanted to make this entire area basically the Grand Plaza or sports arena area for sports to be taking place whenever some people want to just challenge other people in some kind of sport or whatever. Besides all that, so let's go on to some other buildings that I have produced or others have built for the world. This is another building. This is the horse area that will place horses for the Hippodrome for people to race in. And if we go inside, there's a bunch of hay for the horses, as well as gear like iron or gold horse armor, saddles, and leads. And each of these rooms have the same amounts of them. And there's actually a second floor that can where you can look into the basically kind of like a guard area where they could look down to make sure the horses are still there when they're actually put in there. We have to breed some horses because Minecraft or Mojang doesn't want to get rid of the fucking glitch where it just deletes your horses randomly. We're getting the caves update soon, and they still can't get rid of a glitch that's been here for like 4 centuries. Well, yeah, time for 2 more buildings that have been built / been continued to be built. And the first one is of Sabin's main house. It's not 100% constructed, but it's quite close to being done. Obviously, it's inspired by his culture, and it looks pretty good so far. This is the main room, and this is the side rooms, and he hasn't built that one yet. But for the most part, everything looks quite fantastic. He has it all laid out, little pond here with fish, and a little bridge and all that. It looks quite nice. It is a quite nice build. He knows how to build some good things when he actually builds. I'll go inside real quick. These are still building the staircases, but this is the main floor, main room, and it looks pretty good, in my opinion. And we go across the bridge, and we're gonna go to basically our only fort of our country. I don't know what the fort name is called. This was made by Buck. It's called Cambridge. And he built this the last time he was on. Well, it took him actually a couple days to actually build this. But basically there's an emergency bunker in case things go sideways on the server. And a house, a flagpole, a guard tower, a bunch of our iron golems protect the place. Surprisingly, none of them have killed themselves. Iron golems seem to like to die a lot in our server. He has a bunch of cattle here for extra food for emergencies only, and then the house itself is pretty decent. There's a table for discussions, a second floor that basically is sort of like a guard tower area as well as a main bedroom area for whoever lives in Fort Cambridge at the time. Alright. So those are those 2 things down. Another thing that we can look at is something that I don't think I've ever shown on screen, but mentioned. That is Ham's villa. And villas are something completely different compared to the regular city, how you can build a house and such. A villa is basically its own limit. If you're rich in the server, you can make a villa anywhere you want. It doesn't even have to be inside the country. And you can see there is Ham's villa. I don't think I've ever shown it on screen, so this is probably the first time you'll ever see it on screen. And we have to go up here through the walls, gates. And of course, it's kind of in a snowy biome, so it's not a bunch of snow usually covers a bunch of it, but it's a big place. He's spent a bunch of time building on it as well as his main place. And there's a bunch of areas and pathways to different rooms and such. For example, this one that you can literally see the close. You can if render distance was much larger. If this was on PC, you could probably see a bunch of the buildings of the city, but you could definitely see the wall and the river. And it's just a big old plaza area, basically, of this house. I believe he plans to put more stuff into it eventually. There's also going up another level. That just for a little bit extra design. I don't think it leads anywhere. Again, I haven't been on the server for in a while, so I'm also trying to remember everything. And then there's this bottom floor that I know of, because this was the first part he actually built, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is where he first started building, and it has decent views when it's not snowing. The snow kind of ruins it. Oh, when it's ruin it. Stream. Yeah, it's this is I was yeah, this is a stream, I guess. Originally, I didn't know what I was gonna do today. I was gonna post a collab video, but I decided I had to change the thumbnail, so I didn't do that. And then we all planned to do something, and then that just didn't happen. So just I decided to just show off the world that I haven't done in a very, very long time. This world hasn't been. I don't think I have done an episode of Minecraftia in like 3 months. I think. I don't remember when the last video of this series ever came out, and I just decided to just update the world for a little bit, and then go figure out things from there, I guess. Honestly, it's so hard to freaking plan things out, like figuring out schedules and stuff. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm gone insane. But yeah, that is a bunch of the things built. I'm trying to remember other things that have been built on the server recently. We deserve RTX on console. Minecraft would look so nice in your world. It probably will look quite amazing. I think I think on PC, if I'm able to get RTX on that and log into this world, I could probably see how it looks with that on my PC when I get it. But for now, it's the way it's gonna be, I guess. I guess that's the only downside with the console. Oh, this little thing here is a platform stuff that not platform. What's it called? Parkour that Ryan wanted to build. Don't know why he built it like this. He should have built a building, then built it, but that's just the way it is, I guess. And it goes all the way up to like, I don't know, 20 plus feet. Doesn't do enough damage to even hurt me anyway. Trying to think of new things that have been built recently that I haven't shown yet on the stream. I think those are the majority of the most major things that have been built. But I could just show off certain things that have been improved or changed, I guess, as well. For instance, Ham built this. This was supposed to be, I believe, a villager slash iron golem spawner. I'm not sure what it was supposed to be built for. Apparently it didn't work, so he just left it there. Or it does work, it's just very slow. I don't remember. It's been so long. He has his little cactus farm, and this is the barracks of the city. Nothing too fancy. It's just a little thing with a few armor plate areas and a second floor with some barrels here. Let me think. What else could there be? No, we didn't do anything out that way, I think. I don't think I ever showed his castle on stream. Or on in any episode. That castle right there, or building, or whatever the fuck it is at this point. It's like a castle slash not castle type shit. It was built by Ninja, the same person who built the first colony of the country. And one of the only ways to get to his house is through Suvi's. I think. And yeah, it's quite big. It's quite a big build. It's quite impressive too. It's okay. Don't worry. Someday it'll be fixed. Someday. I feel like they have to change that system because very much limits the people who can be on realms and such. I feel like there needs to be a better system for that. Uh, don't know what this room is for. Oh, it leads to somewhere else. Is this a sewer? What the fuck is this? Is this supposed to be a sewer? Oh, okay, that's actually quite smart. That's something I didn't know about at all. That is actually quite smart of an idea. And then he has that. Ow. Also, this area the waterfall used to go straight from Suvi's, like, top of his house. Yeah, it's because I swapped to PS5 or something. That could be one reason. The Microsoft account could have expired. Well, I wouldn't say expired, but like glitched or something. It's a very flawed system that I believe they could improve, but since it's Mojang and Microsoft, I doubt they'll do it. Shoot, there's still a glitch that's been on Minecraft for over like 8 years, where horses just disappear one day, even if you name tag them or put them in a leash or this or that, and they'll just disappear. I've literally lost like 10 horses. Oh, it looks like a zombie broke this door. That's great. But, but you always just gotta hope that one day it happens. Like, one day it get fixed, and hopefully, that is. Oh, there's a few other things I remembered that I could show off. This is Suvi's tree farm thing. If I remember correctly, how it works is he puts a sapling right there, and if he has bone meal, it'll grow it, and as it grows, it will be pushed out this way, and literally, this can be entirely full of logs to be harvested. This building right here is our national food bank, or food storage, or whatever the fuck we called it. It's been so long. And basically, we just store all of our extra food here, so that people won't go fucking starving, because nowadays I leave the server on normal or hard, and food is something that you always fucking need. Another thing that's been built is Sabin's little bridge that goes across a little bit of across the river. This part of the river I never understood. It looks like a mix of a lake and a river, but yeah, he built this little bridge. Just never just never ignite these things because they'll burn your ass. I speak from experience. I got my ass lit on fire by accident. The bridge was literally on fire for like 3 fucking days before it finally went out. This is I think this is Sabin's friend's house. He built this when he was last here. He even made... Oh, that's fucking cool. That is actually fucking cool. I didn't know you could do that in Minecraft. Clearly, I'm still a fucking noob at this game, even though I played this game for like 12 fucking years. Jesus. But yeah, there's also Sabin's house, which it's been, I believe, shown on screen before, but it's much more detailed now. It has a bunch of trees, Kazim, do you notice anything about this flag? Do you notice anything about this flag? Let's just say the man loves his Uchihas. Yeah, Sabin, he loves his Uchiha. He has like 13 of these flags. He has them like all throughout his house, outside of his house. He has them over his bed. I'm surprised he has them down here as well. Jesus. And over here. We're just not gonna talk about that drug. Uh, You know what's funny? It's like I don't know if it's delayed or something, but I feel like the stream because of how I'm streaming, it's like slightly delayed because I have on my YouTube Studios, I have like the broadcast board or whatever it is. So it seems like it's slightly delayed for some reason, but anyway, this is the horse stables, one of two horse stables. The other one I showed earlier. Uh, it has a decent amount of horses. They are trash though. Most of them are slow as shit or can't jump high. Eventually, we'll potentially get them to breed them so that they actually can be useful for horse racing and stuff. Um, this is the horse statue that I've shown on. I think I've shown this already on stream, but not on stream or in video at some point. But this is the horse. This horse statue is for the first horse that we ever domesticated on the server. Yeah, it died because of the spawn glitch or the glitch where they just despawn horses. Here's the marketplace. At the moment, we have I believe 5 shops. I've seen that. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember things I haven't shown. It's been like it's been like 3. I think it's been like 3 months since I personally have been on the server. Only because I've been so busy with other YouTube stuff, collabing with y'all or working. So it's been a while. This is Noodles' house. For everyone that remembers or haven't seen it before, or whenever you watch the stream, people watch the stream. This place was Noodles' house. He's also one of the people I collab with a bunch. He has the same problem as Kazim has, where his Microsoft shit doesn't work anymore because Microsoft is trash. I swear. And recently, I believe one of our other friends decided to, in a way, buy the house so that he can make some improvements. At the moment, he hasn't done anything to it, which is surprising since that guy likes to build things. And hopefully, one day Noodles can actually rejoin, and he will have his house still about the same probably by then. Man, I wish I was better at like commentating with this stuff. I wouldn't say I'm nervous. It's more like I don't know what to say. Like I'm always the guy that wings stuff. Like I wing everything I do, and yet when it comes to this kind of stuff, I always just like fuck. What am I supposed to do? And then there's this person's house. I don't remember whose house this is actually. He joined the server recently. I know that. And there's also another semi house right there. I think that's Sabin's house. His other house. Yeah, I don't remember shit. Like it's like I don't know whose house that is. I want to say that's Sabin's house. He rebuilt it because originally uh he had like 3 houses and one of them was like right on this edge of mountain, and I was like everyone else got only like 1 or 2 houses. I think he should get rid of one to make it fair for everyone else, at least for now. And he's like, okay. And then he helps me burn it down, and then I think like 3 months later he's like, and we're all like, yeah, you could build another house. So I think that's his house. I think that's his 3rd house. Yo, W stream got to go and finish the Apex video for tomorrow night. Okay, no, all right then, man. See you later. I'm so terrible at saying bye. All right then. Thanks for coming by the stream for a little bit. Don't know how much longer I'll have the stream up anyway. Jesus. Okay. Oh, another thing that I built for those who will either watch now or later. The Senate House. This thing's been shown on screen before, but as y'all can tell, it has changed quite a lot. there's a lot more. There's a roof to it now, like an actual roof to it. It's entirely made out of marble and quartz, like marble, quartz, and terracotta. And yeah, now it looks like something out of a Roman time period, compared to how it was made out of stone brick last time. And I guess another thing you may notice, the mountain above it looks kind of a lot more squarish. Yeah, let's just say I kind of had to take a bunch of the mountain away for the improvements to the Senate House. Because, like, this entire section right here, this section right here was covered in mountain before. And I wasn't really able to do anything. So, I had to get rid of a bunch of mountain. I think, like, 2 people helped me with that at one point. Alright. Trying to think of other things that have been built or have been improved. Oh, the shop. Let me just plug in my laptop real quick. There we go. Anyway, as I was saying, the bookshop that is now owned by Ace. He redesigned it completely and rebuilt it for better use. And it is probably one of the things that is most used on the server whenever people are on the server. The Ewok village is a bit bigger. I mean, there are a bunch more support beams and support structures now since the last time this was probably actually fully seen on camera. And it looks nice. And of course, there's other little things here, like a new pathway leading up to Luna's house. There's an entire actual river that leads down to this artificially made river, so just so that it makes like the rivers actually connect to one another. There's this whole bridge that was built that was here previously in other videos, but wasn't ever really mentioned. One side leads to Luna's house, and the other side leads to Captain's house, which he has improved greatly since last time. He has a bunch of different kinds of farms for like certain types of things: wool, meat, sugarcane, mining materials, and such. He also has a bunch of statues outside of his house next to Kazim's house, which is still how it was left since the last time he was able to get on the server. At least I was at least able to save someone's house from getting rid of. Because when we have people that are like 100% inactive or seem to never come back, eventually we decide to remove their houses. But for specific people, we don't, because like for Kazim, for example, as he mentioned in a comment earlier in the stream, that his Microsoft account is basically fucked, and it might take him centuries before he can actually ever really join back. And I'm not gonna get rid of his house because of that bullshit. Why would I? Besides, he was one of the first people to join the server. For one of the first people, actually, I think my first collab ever. So, of course, I'm not going to get rid of his house. Same thing with Focode, as he was one of the first people I ever collabed with as well. And plus, one day he'll join back because now that he has a PC and stuff, it'll be easier for him to actually do so whenever he has the ability to actually do so. And that's also why Noodles' house is still there. I think we've gotten rid of only a couple people's houses eventually, and most of those people that we got rid of was because they got banned. And sometimes some of their houses were just given to other players who were affected because of the people that we banned. Don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just rambling at this point because I honestly don't know why I'm still streaming. Like, I'm just I've lost it. I've lost it a little bit. But yeah. That is basically it, to be honest. I probably will. My plan is soon, at least soon, is to continue uploading more about the server and hopefully get other people on the server, get people back on the server to do certain like events and story stuff. Might even add new people eventually as well. And I say eventually is mostly because I am busy a lot when it comes to actually running the server, so I'm not able to like be on the server as much as I used to be. Besides, there's other things like work and school and just other kind of content that I've been uploading and focusing on that I just haven't had time to really focus on this world. Doesn't mean this world is going to disappear at any time soon. This world has been a thing for over a year at this point, and I'm not going to get rid of it anytime soon. But I will say this, that potentially with the new update, there might be a twist on both this realm and a second realm that I technically own but I have yet to actually use. And we'll probably figure that out soon enough. But yeah, I guess that's about it I can really show off today and just talk about. Like I said earlier, this stream was mostly just so that I could just it was just to show off some things. I just decided to do it. I wanted to do something else. I wanted to upload a different video or do other kinds of content today, but some plans weren't able to be finalized. So I just decided to be like, you know what, fuck it, time to show off the world again for one of the, I wouldn't say the last times, but one of the first times in a long while. And so here we are. Yeah, it's just great to look at this place and just explore it because it's been so long time. Really? Stupid. These idiots. Ay. Guildless and we are coming. I have no idea what the fuck that is about. Well, yeah, like I said, so don't know how long this stream is, to be honest. It's probably like 40 minutes long, probably. But yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to show off for today. The Minecraftia will return with more videos eventually, sooner rather than later, and definitely when the new update arrives so that I can show off new stuff and all that. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's episode of The Rise on Minecraftia. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.